Hello, welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I would like to share a public service announcement, which is do not buy Red Dead Redemption. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. Do not support a greedy, lying, lazy company or companies. Take-Two, Rockstar Games, Rockstar North. Do not support any of those companies. Do not buy Red Dead Redemption, which releases next week on PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch. Why? Why, Johnny? Why? Why shouldn't we buy Red Dead Redemption, which releases next week on PS4 and Nintendo Switch? Why, Johnny? Please tell us. Okay. First, if you own an Xbox One or an Xbox Series X, what you should do, instead of getting Red Dead Redemption on PS4 and Nintendo Switch, which releases next week, what you should do is head on over to Amazon. No, to my lovely UK, Irish and UK listeners, viewers. If you go on to amazon.co.uk, I'm pretty sure it's the same in America, you can get the Game of the Year edition of Red Dead Redemption on Xbox 360 for £24.30. It's £40 on PS4 and Nintendo Switch. And in the Game of the Year edition, you get Undead Nightmare and you get multiplayer. Multiplayer is not included in the PS4 and Switch port releasing next week. The 360 version of Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year Edition is 100% backwards compatible on your Xbox One and your Xbox Series X. That is why you shouldn't buy Red Dead Redemption when it comes to PS4 and Switch next week, August 17th. Johnny, what? Tell me other reasons which we shouldn't buy Red Dead Redemption when it comes to PS4 and Switch. Okay, calm down. Take a break from Fortnite for a second. Calm down. Sit down. Have a bottle of Prime. Okay? Sit down. Relax. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this live stream. To tell you why you shouldn't buy Red Dead Redemption when it comes to PS4 and Switch next week. Red Dead Redemption, which releases on PS4 and Switch next week, is literally a port of Red Dead Redemption that released on PS3 and 360 10 years ago. It's not a remaster, it's not a remake, and it will not have any new features or any new improvements. It will not be in 60 frames per second, even on PS5. Like, it won't have PS4 Pro enhancements. It will not be it will not be in 4K. Obviously, if you play an old game on new hardware on a new TV, you are obviously going to see a slight visual difference. But as far as the software is concerned, it's a port. So you're literally playing a PS3 and 360 game. And it doesn't have the multiplayer, which, as I mentioned, is included in the Game of the Year edition of Red Dead Redemption on Xbox 360 for £24.30. Again, PS4 and Switch version is £40. If you don't have an Xbox One or an Xbox Series X, but you have a PS3, just get the PS3 version of Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year and play it. Get a ROM emulator, download it illegally. You're not going to get arrested. Everyone does it. People are hacking their consoles all the time now and downloading new release games. Just download the game. Why would you want to pay €50 and £40 for a PS3 and Xbox 360 port? Why would you want to do that if downloading the game on a ROM or an emulator is an option? Why would you? Silly. Silly Willy. Okay, give us another reason why we shouldn't buy Red Dead Redemption when it comes to PS4 and Switch next week. I want to know another reason. Okay. Because Rockstar Games, and Take-Two in particular, are greedy, lying, lazy companies. And if you continue to support that behavior, you will continue to get these lazy, crappy ports. And you will continue to be lied to. How are they lying, Johnny? How are they lying? What do you mean they're lying? Calm down. I'll tell you why. Jesus, relax. Relax your tits. Relax your tits. It's all cool. It's all cool. Back in 2021, that's technically, yeah. Back in 2021, the boss of Take-Two. Now, Take-Two is the parent company of Rockstar Games. So the boss of that company said in 2021 that he believes there is a reason why remasters, which is not what Red Dead Redemption on PS4 and Switch is, from his company may perform better than the competition. Do you know what the competition is? Do you know what the competition is? Companies like Nintendo and Toys for Bob. Nintendo remastered The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword on the Nintendo Switch, and for the first time that game had HD visuals. That game was completely redone in HD. Character models, backgrounds, everything, textures completely redone in HD with modern controls for the first time. That was an actual remaster from Take-Two's competition, and Take-Two feel that they perform better than the competition. When in fact, as I mentioned, Red Dead Redemption that's coming to PS4 and Switch next week is not a remaster, it's literally just a port of the PS3 and 360 version of Red Dead Redemption that came out 10 years ago. Toys for Bob. They actually remastered, and what a job they did with those remasters of the first 3 Spyro the Dragon games on PS1. That's your competition. That's your competition, Take-Two. Your competition are actually remastering their games. Yet you feel that your company performs better than the competition. That's silly, silly willy. Take-Two's boss has spoken about remasters, saying what separates his company's games from the competition is a focus on quality. Focus on quality. GTA Trilogy, anyone? CJ looking like E.T. Anyone? Falling 2 Bridges? Anyone? Quality, my ass. Quality, my crusty, hairy ass. Sorry for that image. Oh, there's some of my viewers might like that. Buck. Quality, my ass. And making sure the remaster feels like it's taking advantage of the new hardware instead of standing as a simple port. Again, Red Dead Redemption is coming to PS4 next week and Switch. How are those hardware new? How is PS4 new? How is Switch 2 new? PS5 is well on the market now. Okay? It's been in the market for years now, literally. It sold 47 million. PS5 is new hardware. Nintendo are already working on the Switch 2. Just haven't officially announced it yet. Those are new hardware. Releasing Red Dead Redemption on PS4 and Nintendo Switch is not releasing. First of all, it's not releasing a remaster because it's a port of the 360 and PS3 versions of Red Dead Redemption. And it's not releasing on new hardware. And as far as a simple port, that's literally what Red Dead Redemption on PS4 and Nintendo Switch is. During a Morgan Stanley speaking event, he said remasters have always been a part of Take-Two's strategy, and this is expected to continue. And he goes on to say, I'm not sure they'll be a bigger part of the strategy. Remastering has always been a part of the strategy. What we've done differently than the competition is we don't just port titles over. You see, everything he has said so far is a lie. So, Johnny, why shouldn't we buy Red Dead Redemption when it comes out on PS4 and Switch next week? Why? Because you're being lied to. You're being lied to. Particularly in the area of him saying, we don't just port titles over. Because Take-Two are literally just porting over Red Dead Redemption from PS3 and 360 on PS4 and Switch next week. We actually take the time to do the very best job we can, making the title different for the new release, for the new technology that we're launching it on. Next week, Red Dead Redemption are launching. Next week, Take-Two and Rockstar Games are launching Red Dead Redemption on PS4 and Switch. But did they actually take the time to do the very best job they could, making the title different? No. They actually removed multiplayer. Maybe that's a difference. Maybe they worked really hard removing the multiplayer from Red Dead Redemption when it comes to PS4 and Switch. Give credit where credit is due. I don't know what the process was involved in removing that multiplayer, but fair juice. Because that's the only difference between Red Dead Redemption on PS4 and Switch to Red Dead Redemption on PS3 and 360 that was 10 years ago. Because they didn't visually enhance the PS4 and Switch version. They didn't add in new controls and new mechanics. It literally is just a port. For the new release, for the new technology. So according to Take-Two, PS4 is new technology. Interesting. According to Take-Two, Switch is new technology. Interesting. So that's an example of a lot of lies there from the boss of Take-Two. A lot of lies. Oh my god, a lot of lies. Do you want to know another lie? Sure. No bother. No bother. I'll tell you another lie. I will tell you another lie. Okay. Recently, the same guy, the head of Take-Two, Take-Two CEO calls Red Dead Redemption ports £40 or $50 in euro price tag commercially accurate. Is it? Is it commercially accurate? Is £40 for a PS3 and Xbox 360 version of Red Dead Redemption, but not including the multiplayer, is that commercially accurate? No, it's not. Because as I mentioned already, if you go onto Amazon.uk and search for the Game of the Year edition of Red Dead Redemption on Xbox 360, you can see that game for £24.30. So it's not commercially accurate. And that version has the multiplayer, unlike the port that's coming to PS4 and Switch. So how is it commercially accurate? It's not commercially accurate. Do not buy Red Dead Redemption. Don't support greed, lies, and laziness. Because if you continue to do so, this is what you're going to get going forward. This is what you're going to get. Like PS6 will launch with the release of Red Dead Redemption 2 or something. And it'll just literally be the exact same version that came out on PS4. What could you possibly like about this situation? What could you possibly like about paying €50 and dollars and £40 for a port of a 10-year-old PS3 and 360 game? What possible satisfaction, enjoyment could you get from doing that? Other than being just a Rockstar Games simp, fanboy, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I will say this. I think that Rockstar Games should have just released Red Dead Redemption on Switch for its portability. Because obviously you can't play Red Dead Redemption on the go with PS4. And that's PS5. Don't know how Xbox One and Xbox Series X works when it comes to cloud gaming. Like, I know you can have xCloud on the go. I don't know how that works, to be honest with you. Maybe. So if that's the case, just get it on Xbox. Do you know what I mean? Just continue playing the 360 version that you have through xCloud. I don't know how it works, to be honest with you. But being able to play Red Dead Redemption wherever you want, that's going to be somewhat of an advantage that the PS4/PS5 does not have. Like, if you are buying Red Dead Redemption on PS4 next week, what the fuck is wrong with you, first of all? But secondly, you're not getting any difference whatsoever from the PS3 version, because it literally is just a port of the PS3 version. Don't even get Red Dead Redemption when it comes to PS Plus in a couple of months, because let's face it, that's exactly what's going to happen. That's what happened with GTA Trilogy. Just don't support it. Just don't. Go out and buy a new game for yourself. Buy something new. Buy something different. Is Red Dead Redemption a great game? I would imagine it is. I haven't played it. I would imagine it is. It's critically acclaimed. Nobody is having a go at Red Dead Redemption. I'm certainly not. I don't think anyone online is. I'm having a go at a company that is lying, that is greedy, and that is lazy. I mean, this is a company that hasn't released a new game since 2018, 5 years ago. This is a company that has been milking GTA 5 and online for literally a decade. The amount of money that Rockstar Games has made from GTA 5 and online is staggering. Yet evidently, none of that money, none of that profit, none of those profits, none of those resources were put into the GTA trilogy and Red Dead Redemption that's releasing next week. Because both of those games were outsourced to wacky ass companies. Do you know the company that's actually porting over Red Dead Redemption from PS3 and 360 to PS4 and Switch next week is the same people that were behind Fallout 76. Oh my sweet baby Jesus. Fallout 76. I mean, Christ almighty, it's like Rockstar Games are laughing at you people. I'm telling you, they're laughing at you. They see you as a joke. Do you like that? Do you want to be a joke? Do you want to be laughed at? Because I'm telling you, you go out and buy Red Dead Redemption, you're making Rockstar Games laugh. You're comedy material to them. It's like, literally, you are comedy to these people. They are laughing at you. They are making an utter fool out of you. I mean, like, if you thought GTA Trilogy was bad, wait until you see Red Dead Redemption. Ha 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 ha. I mean, I'm telling you, they're literally doing this deliberately. At this stage. They are laughing their way to the bank as they milk GTA 5 and online for a decade. Do you want to support that? And if so, what the hell is wrong with you? But yeah, you would think that Rockstar Games, Take-Two, would have used the staggering amount of money that they made from GTA 5 and online to actually make at least an actual remaster of Red Dead Redemption. But they didn't. They literally, how hard is it to remaster a game? Seriously. Is that really a hard thing to do? Johnny, they're working on GTA 6. God's sake, Johnny. You expect him to do the working on GTA 6. Wow, all 10 years later. Well done, Rockstar Games, for taking a fucking decade to release a new fucking game. Insomniac Games are literally releasing Spider-Man 2 in a matter of fucking weeks, when you stop and think about it, while working on Wolverine. It's also more or less confirmed they're working on another game outside of that. And since fucking 2018, the year that Rockstar Games released their last new game, Red Dead Redemption 2, Insomniac released The Amazing Spider-Man. That's actually a term. But what I mean is Marvel Spider-Man. Miles Morales, the fucking sequel. What about, oh, it's DLC, Johnny! It's DLC! Shut the fuck up. Seriously, shut the fuck up. Everything's DLC now, is it? It's DLC, but I'm gonna pay €80 for all of these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cosmetics in Street Fighter 6 because I'm fucking retarded. Talking about fucking DLC. It's a fucking sequel. Idiot. Miles Morales, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and an actual remaster of the first Spider-Man. An actual remaster. That's what Insomniac Games are up to. Why do Rockstar Games feel like they can get away with just releasing one game? Oh, but Johnny, we don't have the resources to remaster Red Dead Redemption while we're working on GTA. You're literally outsourcing it. You literally outsourced Red Dead Redemption. You're not working on Red Dead Redemption. If you're going to outsource it, at least give these people the fucking resources. All the money you've made from milking GTA 5 and online for a fucking decade. Give those people the resources to at least fucking remaster Red Dead Redemption. But they're not. They're not. Instead, what you're getting is a straightforward port of a PS3 and Xbox 360 game, which the boss of Take-Two said that they don't do. I mean, I know that other companies do similar things, but I cannot see a company as bad as Take-Two. I cannot see a person as bad as its fucking CEO when it comes to the blatant lies. I just do not see this anywhere else. It is just so fucking blatant. I am telling you. Man, imagine what you would do. Imagine what you would do to wake up tomorrow with the news. I mean, imagine like 2 minutes after Microsoft successfully acquired Activision Blizzard. The news of Microsoft acquiring Take-Two. Oh, what would you do? What would you fucking do? I'd welcome it at this fucking stage. I'd welcome it at this fucking stage. I might knock a bit of fucking sense into the CEO of Take-Two. I think Phil Spencer should fucking fire a motherfucker, to be honest with you. But I'd welcome it. I would welcome that acquisition. I am telling you. Fuck me, I would welcome it. Then again, Microsoft and Xbox are not very fucking good at releasing new games, are they? So maybe not. Either way, that company, Take-Two Interactive, needs some fucking reshaking. Oh my days. Look, do not buy Red Dead Redemption. I am not one for telling people what to do. Honestly. I might give the impression sometimes, without even knowing that I'm doing it. I think we all are guilty of that sometimes. Watch the boys. Play Red Dead Redemption 2. Play Fortnite. Sorry, bit of a cough. But yeah. So I'm not one for telling people what to do, but in this case, I am. Do not buy Red Dead Redemption. Do not support lies, greed, and laziness. Just, I mean, wait. That cat, sorry, didn't I say this last night? I get distracted by a cat. I'm literally looking at a cat right now and it's looking at me. So cute. I would say that cat is absolutely, he didn't know where he was coming or going. He's going from one house to the next house, literally every 10 seconds. It's just so funny to see. Sorry, I did say this last night. I get distracted. But, see, I don't know what I was talking about now. Rockstar. A spy from Rockstar Games to distract me. But look, just don't. Don't buy this game. And I've given you the reasons. I've given you the reasons why you shouldn't buy this game. I mean, you come across YouTube videos of people saying why you shouldn't buy God of War Ragnarok, or why you shouldn't buy, Tears of the Kingdom, or why you shouldn't buy like a game that everyone is loving, that everyone cannot wait to play. But these handful of people find little tiny things as to why you shouldn't buy this game. Like, there are so many reasons, logical reasons why you should not buy Red Dead Redemption when it comes to PS4 and Switch. I've given those reasons. What do you want? Do you want me to stand here and repeat myself over and over again like I have been in every single fucking Rockstar Games discussion fucking live stream at this stage? Is that what you want? I've said it all. I've given you reasons why you should not buy this port. Send a message to Rockstar Games. But the thing is though, it's not going to make a damn difference. Because Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive are fucking stinking rich. The likes you would never be able to comprehend. Your brains would never be able to comprehend just how much money those companies have right now. But the thing is, they will take note because they want more and more money. They want more and more and more money. By you sending a clear message to Rockstar Games that we will not support this, they're going to want to make money. So they're going to say, okay, well, maybe we can't get away with this next time, so we're going to have to remaster or something. But like, just go even beyond remasters. Like, I mean, in beyond remakes, do you realise that if this was the PS1 generation, even PS2 generation, do you realise we would have had a trilogy of like Red Dead Redemption by now? I know Red Dead Revolver is technically the first game in the series, whether people want to accept that or not. But like, my point is, PS1 and PS2 companies released regular entries in the series. There was no fucking remastering. There was no, when PS2 launched, there was no Grand Theft Auto remaster, Grand Theft Auto London remaster, or Grand Theft Auto 2 remaster. There was none of that. Even when PS3 launched, there was no Grand Theft Auto 3 remaster, Vice City remaster. It was literally like PS2 launched and it had GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas. PS4 launched, it had GTA 4, GTA 5. I mean, how about just stop with these remasters and stop with these remakes and actually make new content? I mean, let's face it, like within a year, Rockstar Games and Take-Two were stinking rich from GTA 5 and online. At that stage, they should have been working on GTA 6. And GTA 6 should have been fucking released well by now. We should be playing GTA 7 by now, for Christ's sake. But we're not, because they're lazy and they're greedy. I haven't spoken much about the greed, have I? But they're greedy in the sense that they're happy to sit on a pile of cash for a fucking decade with GTA 5 and online instead of actually creating a new GTA experience. For fuck's sake, like, I mean, do you know what though? I would even give them a break, apart from their fucking neck, but I would give them a break if they're like, okay, we are creating this absolute masterpiece that entertainment has never seen before. GTA 6 is going to blow everyone away. Okay, fair enough. Why not then, within that 10 years, why not just give some type of sub-game? Like some kind of a spin-off Grand Theft Auto. We had Chinatown Wars, we had Liberty City Stories, we had Vice City Stories. There was even a GTA game on the Game Boy Advance. Like, why not just release something like that? You know, to fill the gap, instead of continually milking GTA 5 and GTA Online. Lads, I'm telling you, I'm being serious. I've been serious with the whole fucking live stream, like, but just hear me out. First of all, I'm not the only person speaking out against Rockstar Games here. Let me just tell you. You don't have to look very far online, or even fucking offline, in person, to see people who are utterly pissed off about this situation. It's not just me. Like, I don't really care too much for Red Dead Redemption or Rockstar Games. I gave up on Rockstar Games as soon as I realised that they were milking GTA 5 and online. Listen, I'm having this discussion because this type of behaviour affects gaming as a whole. Because other companies will look at what Take-Two Interactive are doing and getting away with it, and they will continue to do it. And all your beloved franchises that you grew up playing and you want to see the next entry in, well, they won't happen because they'll continue to milk it. This affects everyone. This affects everyone. There's no point telling me, shut up, Johnny, because you don't play Red Dead Redemption. Shut up, Johnny, because you don't care about Rockstar Games. There's no point in telling me that as your reaction. You need to listen to what I'm saying. Because if you don't, and you continue to support this bullshit and go out and buy Red Dead Redemption, then all you're going to see is utter laziness, and the second video game crash will happen. You know, it'd just be piss poor quality effort from these stinking rich companies, and people will have enough, and the video game industry will just crash and burn. So, in closing, Do not buy Red Dead Redemption. Do not buy it. I've given you the reasons why. It's not a remaster. It will not have any enhancements whatsoever. No visual enhancements, no audio enhancements, no gameplay enhancements. It doesn't have multiplayer. It literally is a port of a PS3 and 360 game that came out 10 years ago. You don't need this game. You shouldn't get this game. Do not buy Red Dead Redemption when it comes out next week on PS4 and Xbox One. Do not support a company, Rockstar Games and Take-Two, that are greedy, lazy, and liars. And I've explained thoroughly, okay, in this live stream and even my previous live streams, why they're liars, why they're greedy, and why they're lazy. So I've nothing more to add to this live stream. Hopefully you will see sense and not get Red Dead Redemption. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time on Greenhill Gaming.